and in some cases they're made illegal, you know?
Yep. And that's why this place, there's a reason why this place in America gotta be destroyed, man, which it will be destroyed. Isaiah 5 verse 20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So that's destruction to you, man. And even to you wicked jakes to do that too. Not just Esau, the other nations, all you jakes, man. You know? Because y'all, a lot of y'all is the ones that hold that crap, man. That man, it ain't just this devil, it's y'all too. You are of your father the devil. Who you think that is with and promotes homosexuality, lesbianism, right? Transgender for kids. Who you see do that? Look at the women of our nation, man. They're the main ones. Now you do got some wicked men that play the role too. They like to say, well, you know, I don't have nothing wrong with them. You know, I don't hate them, but you know, man, get the hell out of here, man.
They settled on their leads, man. All that old playing the fence shit, you know.
And the Lord's not with that. He that is not with me, scattered abroad. You know? And ultimately, they don't want to get looked at in no type of way. Man, fuck these people, man. You know, hey, excuse my French, what the hell with these people, man? Who cares what they say, man? You think they got a good something good to say about you? You think if really we was to stay here and Israelites is the people that they got good intentions for you? No, they want you to push your agendas and to continue to use you. Oh, but Jake can't see it. Jake is, we gotta get out of here. You know, we gotta get out of here. And we had to wait for all Israel to wake up. We'd be finished. Well, what does the scripture say? It's Isaiah 1:9. We will be as like as almost roughly paraphrasing. We will be like as like the Sodom and Gomorrah. What's that? Isaiah 1:9. Yes, Isaiah 1:9. 1:7 or 1:9. Right.
Yeah. Isaiah 1:9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant,
which is that elect. Go ahead.
We should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah. Hey, man, and that's true, you know. Because, hey, you know, there was a lot of sins in Sodom and Gomorrah, but one of the chief ones was that homosexuality, man. You know, and you see that rampant, you know what I'm saying? Our females giving over to that spirit, and our males, man. Hey, our people surpass the deeds of the wicked, you know? Right. Some of the most flamboyant homosexuals are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yep.
All right, and back to Isaiah 14.
That's right, brother.
All right. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation? For thou, you want me to precept first?
Go ahead.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Yeah, congregation in the sides of the north is the Israelites, man.
Right.
Where they sitting upon us. Most of what they sitting upon us is here.
Right.
Rather on the great, and over here in the North Country, man.
Right. North America.
Hey, and then the stores of God is you Israelites. You see? You know, they promote to be above you, man. Oh. See? You know, those people do stores of God, right? You know, these different images, these people, hey, cover them up, man. We are the stores of God, man. You know?
Yeah, they've been having us in captivity and, hey, living off of the back for years, man, for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
All right, and, hey, even back in the antiquity, man, the Greeks and Romans. All right, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Right, so now it's going into that, how they're going to be brought low to a low condition. You know, first it was that a condition of glory.
Right.
It was on high, they was ruling. You know, everything was, the power of the earth was given into their hand, but now they're going to be brought down to hell. They're going to be brought low, to a low condition. Because ultimately, when you look at this low condition that's going to befall them, it's what? Captivity. Slavery. Give me Deuteronomy 30:7. Deuteronomy 30:7. What you got? I got slow.
Oh, matter of fact, yeah, that's an easy one. I'm gonna grab it. I'm gonna try to remember the one I was about to get. All right. Deuteronomy 30:7 says that think I know it by heart. I'll put these curses upon
on them,
their enemies that hated thee, that persecuted thee. Like Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. You know, and that's the point. Hey, the Most High gonna put all these curses that have been upon us, upon him, you know?
It's gonna be hell for y'all, man. Just like the things that we're going through, all these different curses, you know, where it's hell to us. See, we're always getting afflicted and things like that. Hey, it's the same thing that's coming upon you. That's gonna be your hell, man. Our heaven, the Israelites' heaven, is gonna be the so-called white man's hell, man. See? Levitation 4, verse 21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass unto thee. Right? That means y'all gonna have to drink the dregs of this cup, man. Right? Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit the iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, man. Because ours is almost over. Our captivity is almost over, man. You know?
So I had thought of a precept when we were talking about Isaiah, and the brother brought out the precept about the children of Israel being the stars of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? The stars of God.
And it's trading places, man. You know?
Right.
It's gonna be role reversal.
Right.
What we going through now is gonna come upon y'all, and y'all glorious is gonna come upon us. But ours is gonna be with righteousness, man.
Right.
See, because even that y'all in this heavenly state, y'all rule the earth with complete wickedness, man. You know, you got earth, right? Supposed to be y'all heavenly state. Y'all got a lot of y'all people. Y'all put y'all people as 2-3 time losers, man. 2-3 time losers. There's no reason why there should be any so-called white people, Edomites, working, man, in their heaven, man. Yep. Y'all shouldn't be working, man.
Let alone homeless.
Come on, man. Hey,
y'all just want nothing, man.
Y'all elites are, pure devils, man. They got their own team. It ain't gonna be like that in our kingdom, man. Our people ain't gonna be working, man. You see, you devils are gonna be working for our people.
Yep. So this is once again Isaiah 14 and 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. You know, and so, hey, ultimately this is prophesied. You know, because I thought about it. He's over us right now. He's been exalted over us. But hey, the Most High allowed this to happen due to our wickedness. This is a part of the curse, you know. Deuteronomy 28:43. The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. You know, and that's what's in their heart to do. And the Most High have allowed them to accomplish it, you know. They up above us very high, you know. But soon they're going to be brought very low. When the curses get flipped back around, like Deuteronomy 30:7, it's coming back on them. And it's coming back double. You know?
Yeah. I got Habakkuk 2 verse 5, it says, yea, also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who anointeth his desire as hell and as death. It cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long unto him that leadeth himself with thick clay? When you go into that Hebrew word, the clay is abayat, meaning debt, man. Right. Okay? Debt, man. Look at the debt system, man. You know, this place is trillions, right? Yep. Trillions dollars in debt, man. Yep. $1 trillion in debt, man.
Deep in debt.
And ultimately, they try to gather up all these other nations and use their different ways to try to basically put them in debt, you know, so they can have a switch of control or power over them where it's like, okay, you got to come to me. You know, that's another reason why they try to take over, or they do, different countries and their resources so they can take the resources upon them and say, okay, now you need me for this resources. So now you got to come back to me. You know? I'll read this. I will ascend above the height of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. And we know the different ways he has done this, man. So how did he go above the clouds and things like that? He got his different space stations, right? He got his the Star Wars program, you know, the satellites, right? Because he wants to be like the Most High. We always like to put some white people at a God complex, man. You know, he put these different satellites and things in the air, you know, to the point where he wants to be, I always like to mention, he wants to be the know all, the see all, and the do all, man.
Yep. He really do. He tried to use his little technology the Most High has allowed him to have his sword. He tries to emulate the Most High.
Yep.
You know, he's like a bootleg wannabe Most High.
Yep. I got Isaiah 45 verse 9, right? It says, woe to him that striveth with his maker. Let the potsherd strive with the potsherds of the earth. Shall the clay say to him that fashioned it, what makest thou, or the work he have no hands? Okay? And guess what? That's the instruction to you Edomites, because what? Ultimately, what y'all are doing is y'all striving with y'all maker, man. Even though he made y'all to be wicked, still, you're still striving against the Lord, man.
Right. Hey, who are you to look up to the Most High and say, why you make me the wicked? Hey, that's the accomplish his purpose.
Yeah, I'll be like the Most High, man. You know, he wants to be able to even control all, because that goes back to the chip. You know, he wants to have control over you physically, you know, mentally and spiritually. This is why he created all these different religions, right? This is why he get all this different witchcraft put out there, so they can ultimately control your mind.
Right.
You know? And guess what? He starts at an early age because he knows it's easy to take over a young mind. Now it just increased it to adults now. With his witchcraft is so, that's how strong it is. You know, but if you ain't got the spirit of the Lord, like the different brothers, you know, we got the spirit of the Lord, so we was able to come out of that madness. Hey. You know, but everyone does not have that opportunity. This is why it's so gracious to fear Yahweh Shai.
And that's why when you get that opportunity, you have to give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Yep. You know, because many are called, but few are chosen. You know. So hey, you know, we have to understand that this is a privileged position to be in. We can't take it for granted, you know.
All right, so go to. So we back at 15.
I got 15. Isaiah 14 and 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdom? And so that's why I made that went back. He went to Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Then I went to Deuteronomy 28 and 43, because that's how we're going to look at these Edomites. This so-called white man, we're going to look at him like, man, is this the nigga? This the one? Because he's going to be in captivity, man. And we're going to really see how weak and how feeble he really is, you know? And we're going to look upon him like, man, I can't believe this nigga had us tripping. You know? This good. You know? Let's read that again.
Even the other nations is going to see. They're going to be like, dang, this is the guy, this beast man, this base man, right, that was able to have control over everything, the earth. Right. You know, is this the guy? You sure? This him right here? Nah, this squabbly dude couldn't be him.
Right. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdom? You know, and that's how it's gonna be looking, man. Because I guarantee you, man, them rich Edomites, man, you see the state of some of them, the Rothschilds, they be looking old and feeble, man. They be looking feeble and rickety, man. So they ain't gotta work for nothing they got, man.
They walking around looking like they about to drop instantly.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so when we see them laying up in they little slave quarters, wherever they gonna be at, hey man, it's gonna be a pitiful sight to see. Like, I can't believe this. Hey, but that's how the Most High works, man. What does it say? The Most High rules in the kingdom of men. He put up over it who he will. He put up over it the basis of men, man. Yeah. And that's what it is right now, man. The basis of men are set up over this entirety of the world, man.
Hey, because why? It's his chance to reign and rule the urban wickedness. You know, Daniel 4 verse 17. This matter is by decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whosoever he will, and set it up over it to beat the basis of men. See, hey, and it's that time for who? Esau, the so-called white man of rule. You know, because it's at that time where, hey, the wickedness got to get put out, man. And we know that he's the man that's going to be ruling earth last before the kingdom comes. Esau is the end of the world, because we are at the end, and Jacob is the beginning of his apology. You know?
Yeah, and even in Romans 9, it likens Esau unto Pharaoh, man. You know? Just to let you know, he's going to do another excellent work to show his power through Esau. Go ahead, bro.
Ecclesiastes 11 verse 5 says, many kings have sit down upon the ground. Salakia. Yes, many kings have sit down upon the ground, and one that was never thought of has worn the crown. See? And that's how it is, man. But it's all through the Lord. The Lord gave this man his power. You know? All the power and all the technology to use. You know, ultimately, so he can destroy himself, man. You know? So he can eradicate himself, because he's the wicked and all the wickedness off the earth.
I said the verse in my mind.
No, I swear. Hey, come on, man.
Go ahead.
Hey, come on, man.
Anyway, I got that. 9. This is Romans 9. And I'm going to start at 17 and I'm going to jump down. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might shew my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. All right, and I'm going to jump down to 22. What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction, and that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory. So that's the point, you know. In this chapter 9 and 13 on down, it's talking about Jacob and Esau, and how the Most High hates Esau, and it is a righteous hatred. Because you can't go to the Most High, just like the brother read earlier. You know, the vessel that's made can't go into the person that made it and say, why am I thus? What then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? God forbid. You know what I'm saying? The Most High made Esau so that he's going to show his power in these days. That's why he brought up Pharaoh in this particular chapter. Because it's the same thing he did with Pharaoh. He's going to do it again with Esau.
Yeah. And also, get this right. Ecclesiastes 41. Verse 3, right? There you go, right? Ecclesiastes 41 verse 3 says, the children will complain of an ungodly father, because they shall be reproached for his sake. Woe be to you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High God, for if you increase it, shall be to your destruction. And we're like going to what the brother say, man. Hey, these people complain, man. You know that's why we tell people, we tell these people that are judging it. They always like to say, well, I wasn't there, I didn't do it. No, yeah, you was, man. Right. Because you would know it, you are your forefathers, man. You regenerate, man. You come back in a new body, but your spirit's the same. You see? So you did those acts of violence and those acts of wickedness, upon us, upon our people, which was us. If you understand, you have ears to hear, let them hear. Yeah,
Second Ezra 7, verse 42.
Yeah.
He answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory does abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this kind, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past.
Right, the corruption is going to be past, man. We ain't going to be in these vessels of bodies